Fiona Donnelly, Anya Maxwell, Stuart Harper, Jessica Woolsey, and Jill Annette. And the senior tutors, Ryan Cushley, Judith Hutchinson, Catherine Murray, Sinead Kyle, Susan Morrison, Sinead Marmion, and Aidan McGowan, who with unending enthusiasm continue to develop innovative modules to enhance trainees' learning and engagement. And our hard-working administrative team, Jane Bowl, Claire Armstrong, Emma McCarthy, and Leah Floyd. And of course, our tutors, members of the profession who so willingly take time out of busy practices to teach and generously share their knowledge and expertise with the trainees. In this context, I would also like to thank those practitioners who act as masters, providing an invaluable contribution to the academic process of our solicitor and bar trainees. During their pupillage, trainees develop and enhance the skills they've been taught at the Institute. But much more than that, they also begin their professional journey, and they begin to shape those professional lives on the basis of the examples which have been set by their masters. IPLS could not function without the support we receive from the Law Society, the Bar, and the Judiciary. We are fortunate that many senior members of the legal profession work closely with IPLS through the Council of Legal Education. I would like to thank all members of Council, many of whom are here this evening, for their work throughout the year, and in particular its chairman, Mr. Justice O'Hara, for his unending support and guidance. As I said at the beginning, this evening's ceremony is primarily an opportunity to celebrate the achievement of our trainees. In addition to the work they've undertaken at IPLS, a number of trainees have also taken part in moots and skills-based competitions during the past year, and I briefly want to mention those trainees and thank the staff who put in significant work coaching and travelling with teams, Diane Nixon, Stuart Harper, and Jessica Woolsey. During the summer, two solicitor trainees, Christopher Swan and Luke Schofield, competed in the international negotiation competition at Loomis University, Rome. After several rounds of negotiation, including multi-party negotiation, we were delighted they were placed runners-up in this prestigious international competition. In January, solicitor trainees Emco Seawright, Cole Johnston, and Sarah Moore competed against 24 teams in the UK Universities Mediation Competition held at the University of Edinburgh. The team put in impressive performances to win the competition, an outstanding achievement. In February, a team of trainees competed in the Ian Higgins Memorial Moot Competition in Dublin. This is an annual competition between members of the Institute Bar class and students of King's Inn, Dublin. Our team comprised of Killian Spence, Timothy Moore, Charles Gillen, and Blanid Evans, who put forward well-structured arguments to the bench. April was a busy month with trainees Hannah Kinney, Timothy Moore, and Beth Fraser competing in the International Mediation Competition at Loyola University, Chicago. The team worked tirelessly in preparation for and throughout the competition to reach the semi-finals. Hannah Kinney put in a particularly impressive individual performance and won one of the top individual mediator awards. These competitions give our trainees the opportunity and challenge to study subjects well beyond the IPLS curriculum. Solicitor trainees Warren Polly, Katrina Fitzpatrick, and Harry Robinson competed in the International Environmental Moot held at Stetson University in Florida. The moot question was a complex scenario involving aspects of public international and environmental law, dealing with migratory species and resource extraction. We were thrilled when the team received the Spirit of Stetson Award. Solicitor trainees Anna Thompson and Katie Kennedy, having won the national competition, went on to compete in the International Client Interviewing Competition at the University of Lublin in Poland. They had to advise clients on aspects of international humanitarian law. April ended with the bar class travelling to the Supreme Court to hold the final of the IPLS internal moot competition before Lord Stevens. The four finalists, Charles Gillen, John Marley, Blanett Evans and Timothy Moore engaged in a comprehensive display of advocacy, Lord Stevens declaring John Marley the winner. Once again, the Ventures Advocacy Prize was keenly contested by bar trainees Beth Fraser, Timothy Moore, Hannah Kinney and Blanett Evans, who impressively conducted a Crown Court trial before Justices O'Hara, Rooney and Fowler, Hannah Kinney being pronounced the winner. We were delighted to end the term welcoming a team of Scottish devil advocates to Belfast to compete against our team of Beth Fraser, James Marks, Michael Roche and Timothy Moore in a friendly mood before Justices McBride, Huddleston and Gilpin. These competitions are an invaluable way for our trainees to further develop their legal skills. They provide the trainees with the opportunity to meet other young lawyers from around the world and to gain new perspectives. It also allows the Institute to showcase on the international stage the training provided to our trainees. However, this evening is about celebrating the achievement of every trainee. To obtain a diploma from the Institute marks an achievement which you as trainees should be proud. The course at IPLS is intense and demanding. As you celebrate, it's important to remember the support that you will have received over the years from your family and friends, some of whom are with you tonight. Tonight, you may have reached the culmination of your academic career, but you're only beginning your professional journey. You're all about to enter the legal profession, a profession which is vital for the proper functioning of society and the rule of law. Whilst we hope you will have rewarding and fulfilling careers, you will also bear the responsibility of upholding the highest standards of the profession. In an Olympic year, when we will see athletes this summer compete with passion and determination to achieve amazing feats of speed, strength and endurance, let us give a thought to the words of a famous Olympian, Dame Kelly Holmes. Sometimes in your life you have to make sacrifices. There is no easy road to success or achievement, but with dedication and realistic targets, you can make them happen. And so this summer, as you step out into your chosen profession, it is important that you do so with passion and determination to embrace whatever challenges and opportunities lie ahead. I am sure that you will, and I wish you well in the years ahead. Now, it gives me great pleasure tonight to introduce our guest speaker for the evening. Gerard Hogan was born in 1958. He is a holder of law degrees from University College Dublin, University of Pennsylvania, the Honourable Society of King's Inn, and Trinity College Dublin. He was a lecturer in law in Trinity College Dublin between 1992 and 2007, and was elected a Fellow of Trinity College Dublin in May 1992. He was made Senior Counsel in 1997, and as an advocate, he frequently appeared in the High Court and the Supreme Court, and also argued cases before the Court of Justice of the European Union, the General Court of the European Union in Luxembourg, and the European Court of Human Rights in Strasbourg. He has authored over 160 publications in both national and international law journals, and he's the author of several books, including Kelly, the Irish Constitution, Administrative Law in Ireland, and The Origins of the Irish Constitution. He is an elected member of the Royal Irish Academy. Appointed a judge of the Irish High Court in October 2010, he was later a judge of the Irish Court of Appeal between 2014 and October 2018. He served as Advocate General in the Court of Justice of the European Union in Luxembourg between October 2018 and October 21. Following his appointment to that position in October 2021, he is currently a judge of the Irish Supreme Court.
Lady Chief Justice Keegan, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, you will, I hope, be pleased to learn that I've come a long distance to deliver a short speech in honour of this happy event. I consider it a singular honour as a judge of the neighbouring state on this island to have been invited to deliver this graduating address. a point to which I will shortly return. So allow me first to the business at hand. I extend my warmest congratulations to the graduating class of solicitors and barristers. These were very taxing examinations, and I know that I can speak on behalf of everyone assembled here in acknowledging your great achievements and to wish you the very best for your future career. Never forget that the practice of law is an honourable profession, as it is the legal profession which in its own way stands for the rule of law, tolerance of others, and democratic values. So, a vibrant, well-educated legal profession is a mark of a healthy democracy. That is why it is a particular pleasure to welcome a new cohort of graduating solicitors and barristers this evening. Honour in the practice of law has real meaning. So you must at all times uphold the ethical standards of the profession and never compromise your own professional or personal integrity. You are likely to face these ethical challenges in the course of your career, and be sure to pass these particular hurdles as you may face them. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I now offer some miscellaneous thoughts on legal practice. First, humility is a great virtue, and be sure to practice it. The practice of law is like a challenging golf course. There are traps for the unwary, and everyone, even the very best, hit errant shots. And, if I can be particularly forgiven with this audience, even miss short putts from time to time. Law involves lifelong learning, and perhaps especially at the start of your career, it might be prudent to be conscious of this. Second, and related to the first point, be confident in yourselves. Do not allow others to dominate or browbeat you. You will, I am sure, encounter the domineering colleague or the arrogant judge. Speak up and confidently make your case. Third, think well of others, especially your colleagues. Dublin and Belfast vie with each other as to which is the centre of legal gossip on this island. While these conversations are often good fun and not malicious, it is important to think and to speak the best of everyone. And if I can echo the wisdom of 2,000 years, judge not, lest ye be judged. Fourth, be alert to possible difficulties and dangers. I used to say to my devils or trainees when I was in practice that in legal practice a hurricane can quickly be whipped up out of a clear blue sky. So stay alert to the risk of things going wrong. Be careful with your advices and be sure that your clients are appropriately warned of dangers and pitfalls ahead. Fifth, be ambitious for yourself and want to get ahead. There are unfortunately no shortcuts here. You just have to be of sober, disciplined habits and be prepared to work hard. Sixth, be conscious of prolixity, both verbal and written. When your chance to speak in court comes, be forthright and concise. The same holds true for written submissions. Make those opening paragraphs count and tell the court exactly what your case is. Be conscious of the importance of good legal writing. There is, I assure you, nothing worse than an army of words marching page over vacuous page, saying nothing of substance. Get to the point in crisp, concise, and accurate language. Seventh, to adapt the language of Samuel Beckett, fail better. We all make mistakes and be sure to learn from them. Be your own hardest taskmaster. Make sure to do better the next time. And so to my second theme, good neighbourliness on the island of Ireland. A few years ago, I happened to see the order of dining in King's Inns in Dublin for the fateful month of June 1940. It was striking to see that Lord Chief Justice Andrews, as the most senior bencher, having been elected prior to 1922, presided at King's Inns. That probably means nothing to most of this audience, but for me it shows that the then Lord Chief Justice of Northern Ireland participated as the last elected bencher from Northern Ireland in the affairs of the Southern Bar, but by virtue of his election as a bencher prior to 1922. When Lord Chief Justice Andrews died in 1951, there was no longer anyone from Northern Ireland eligible to take his place. A few weeks ago, we in the Republic celebrated 100 years of our Supreme Court and the wider court system. Next year will represent the 100th anniversary of the separation of the legal professions from the island of Ireland and the creation of the Bar of Northern Ireland and the Law Society of Northern Ireland. In a curious way, the partition of the island has affected the legal profession more than almost any other profession or calling. I do not pause to make any judgment on this. The lawyer in me is concerned only with the is rather than the ought, and to do otherwise would be inconsistent with my role this evening as judicial valedictorian on this happy occasion. But the events of 1921-1925 affected a complete rupture between the professions and the judiciary in the two jurisdictions in a way which few could have imagined 100 years ago. There are many reasons for this. The phenomenal growth in the number of court judgments on both sides of the border, the gradual erosion of the common law by statute law has pushed both jurisdictions further apart. In the Republic, this is compounded by the overarching influence of the Constitution in so many areas of the law. And while the legal implications of Brexit for Northern Ireland have also yet to be fully played out, I would also, with respect, echo the observations of the Lady Chief Justice in her foreword to Professor Gordon Anthony's recent third edition of Judicial Review in Northern Ireland, where the emerging themes have been superbly analysed. All of this has meant, ladies and gentlemen, that at a professional level, there is almost no interaction between the two jurisdictions. The case law, the statute law, and the higher laws, such as, for example, in the Republic, the Constitution and EU law, are all different, with perhaps only the European Convention of Human Rights as a unifying factor. Even then, by virtue of these self-same constitutional arrangements, the European Convention of Human Rights has a different status in the two jurisdictions. This, in turn, means that, for example, few lawyers in either jurisdiction could name significant judgments or judges in the other jurisdiction. And with few exceptions, neither jurisdiction regularly cites or considers the other's judgments. Irrespective of your political views, surely the lawyers who share this island can do better than this. We can and should be better neighbours to each other. It was, I fondly think, in this spirit that this present invitation to me to speak was offered, and it was in that spirit that I gratefully accepted. And so it is in this spirit of good neighbourliness that I again offer my sincerest congratulations to the new lawyers of Northern Ireland for 2024. Lady Chief Justice, distinguished guests, whatever the future may portend, I am confident that your new graduates will uphold the best traditions of the profession, that they will seek to safeguard human rights and champion the values of tolerance and the rule of law, and that above all, they will seek to make Northern Ireland a better place for all who work and reside here. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Mr. Justice Hogan. We now proceed to the award of the diplomas.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to read the trainee names out in groups of 4 or 5, so I'd invite you please to reserve your applause to the end of that group, each group. Bar trainees awarded a postgraduate diploma in professional legal studies with distinction are Beth Kezia Fraser, Ciara Jones, Hannah Mary Kinney, James Marks and John Marley. Megan Claire McGonigal, Timothy Peter Moore, Killian Spence, Emer Leanne Terrace Smith. Bar trainees awarded a postgraduate diploma in professional legal studies with commendation are Dominique Arguelles McAllister, Anya Rosemary Doyle, Kelsey Gillespie, Pierce Joseph Plunkett Quinn, and Ryan Wallace. Solicitor trainees awarded a postgraduate diploma in professional legal studies with distinction are Jordan Kerry Agnew, Laura Armstrong, Camilla Babiak, Timothy Allen Stanley Carson, Nicole Louise Catterson, Abigail Lynn Elizabeth Chambers, Conor Cleverly, Chloe Corvin, Heather Crawford, Lucy Dawson. Timothy Allen Francis Devlin, Ellen Donaghy, Kerry Ellen Emerson, Caitlin Fitzsimmons, Sarah Georgia Foster. Catherine Fox, Caroline Gallery, Beth Victoria Gardner, Hannah Lucille Gilchrist, Danielle Vasquez Glennie. Tonya Elizabeth Gregg, Peter Joseph Owen Henry, Sophie Honeyman, Hope Joanna Houston, Sophie Hunter. Claire Louise Dewsbury, Alice Louise Johnston, Sophie Jones, Katie Rebecca Kennedy, Sarah Megan Kernahan. Catherine Fidelis Kerr, Ailish McGuire, Mary Teresa Sarah McCallion, Kate Mary McCandless, Amy Maureen Gwendoline McCartney. Emma Chelsea McClure, Aoife McColgan, Aoife Rose McConnell, Maeve Rose McConville, Rachel Elizabeth McCulloch. Rachel Louise McDonnell, Owen Stephen McGeary, Kerry McGrory, Ruth Claire McElwain, Rosemary Brenda McQuaid. Nicola McQuitty, Ella McVeigh, Claire McVicker, Emer Neve Meenan, Kiva Maureen Moen. Sarah Catherine Moore, Rebecca Monroe, Hannah Yale Elizabeth Newburn, Sarah Jane Nichol. Jenny Elizabeth Noble, Karina Oliver, Molly Rainey, Molly Hannah Reid, Luke Joshua Schofield. Amiko Mary Elizabeth Seawright, Chloe Stewart, Caitlin Lucy Stewart, Christopher James Swan. Dylan Damien Toner, Connor Wilson, Neve Eileen Wilson, Camila Agnieszka Wroniak. Solicitor trainees awarded a postgraduate diploma in professional legal studies with commendation are Patrick Boyle, Ashleen Brown, Isabella Kate Byrne, Nicole Mary Cadden, Sarah Rachel Connolly. Sarah Louise Cooling, Gemma Beth Coulter, Neve Anya Darcy, Olivia Devine, Helena Doris. Jamie Farrell Murray, Katrina Ann Fitzpatrick, Kieran Anthony Foster, Jennifer Gorman, Tiffany Mary Gracias. Daniel Patrick Graham, Leah Harvey, Anna Marie Hockeyan, Lauren Jane Hibble, Benjamin Richard Holly. Michael Kenneth Houston, Marie Perpetual Irvine, Aoife Carmel Mary Jones, Reuben James Kane, Taylor Hans Kirk. Katie Lennon, Claudia Liberec, Sophia Lismore, Adam James Lynch, Megan Neve McGill. Neve Martin, Caitlin McAfee, Anthony McCann, Andrew Robert McConnell, Ciara Louise McGee. Laura McGuckin, Oren Milach, Charlotte Elizabeth Jane Mills, Killian Patrick O'Boyle, Dara Patrick O'Kane. Natasha Rose O'Neill, Warren Polly, Gemma Quigg, Sarah Louise Quinn, Harry Buffini Robinson. Melissa Ruddock, Grace Shaw, William Henry Robbins Strickland, Alison Ann Taylor, Anna Sarah Thompson. Victoria Louise Traynor, Brian Anthony Watson, Ashley Wilson, Marie Wilson. Solicitor trainees awarded a postgraduate diploma in professional legal studies with a pass are Rachel Jane Andrews, Kerry Marie Brophy, Luke Patrick Campbell, Kavina Collins. Sean Dunlea, Sean Edgerton, James Gibson, Ellen Glacken, Kaylin Jack Hay, Katie Linda Lourdes Holmes, Damon James Knipe, Evan Michael Leslie. James McCaughey, Noreen Veronica Bernadette McEldowney, Neve Joanna McGowan, Stephen McLaughlin, Oren Joseph McMullen. Cormac O'Kane, Anya Mary Rice, Grania Rice, Shannon Claire Saunders, and Niall Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the award of the diplomas. We now move to the distribution of prizes.
The Thomasina McKinney Prize. This prize is awarded by the Law Society of Northern Ireland in honour of the late Thomasina McKinney, who was a past president of the Law Society. The prize is awarded to the top solicitor trainee in the year. It is presented by Darren Toombs, President of the Law Society. The prize is awarded to Kerry Emerson and Alice Johnson. The Belfast Solicitors Association prizes. These prizes were established in 2007 by the Belfast Solicitors Association. These prizes are awarded to the 3 solicitor trainees who attain the highest average marks in the Diploma in Professional Legal Studies examinations. They are presented by John O'Kelly, Honorary Treasurer of the Belfast Solicitors Association. First prize is awarded to Kerry Emerson and Alice Johnson, second prize to Emer Meenan, and third prize to Nicola McQuitty. The Ian Higgins Prize. This prize is awarded by the Bar of Northern Ireland in honour of the late Sir Ian Higgins, a former Lord Justice of Appeal. The prize is awarded to the top barrister trainee in the year. It is presented by the Right Honourable Dame Siobhan Keegan, Lady Chief Justice of Northern Ireland. The prize is awarded to Megan McGonigal. The Judge Corinne Philpott KC Memorial Prize. This prize was established in 2017 in memory of Judge Corinne Philpott KC. It is awarded to the barrister and solicitor trainee who each attain the highest mark in the criminal litigation module. It is presented by the Honourable Mr. Justice O'Hara. The top solicitor prize is awarded to Karina Oliva.